My beloved child, this is no accident. You're here for a reason. You could have been anywhere else, doing anything else, but you're right here, right now, listening to me. And that's not random. You've been searching, haven't you? Deep down, you've been wanting an answer, a sign, something to hold on to. Something to tell you that you're not alone in this. Well, here I am. I see you. I know exactly what you've been carrying. The worries, the doubts, the things you don't talk about, the weight that sits on your chest even when you try to pretend everything is fine. You don't have to pretend with me. You don't have to hold it all together when you're with me. I know you feel like you have to be strong all the time. Like you can't let anyone see you struggle. Like you have to be the one who keeps it all from falling apart. But child, you were never meant to carry it all alone. You try so hard and I see it. I see every late night when your mind won't stop racing. I see every tear you wipe away before anyone notices. I see every moment when you put on a brave face, even though you're breaking inside. And I need you to know, I never intended for you to walk through this alone. Have you ever wondered why you're here listening to this message? Why this moment, out of all the moments in your life, is happening right now? It's because I planned it. I set this up. I brought you here because I have something to say to you. Nothing you've been through has been wasted. Every tear, every hard day, every moment that made you question if I was even there, I was. I still am. I never left. And I never will. You're stronger than you think. You've made it this far, and I know there were times you thought you wouldn't. But look at you. You're still standing. Not by accident. Not by luck. By my grace. And I know what you're wondering. God, if you see me, why does it feel like I'm alone? Why is life so heavy? Why does it seem like things never go right for me? Let me tell you something. Sometimes the silence is me working. Sometimes what feels like a delay is actually me protecting you. You've prayed for things and wondered why I didn't give them to you. You've asked for doors to open only to find them shut in your face. But have you ever stopped to consider that maybe, just maybe, those closed doors were my way of keeping you safe? What if I told you that some of the things you wanted the most would have broken you? That the people you begged me to keep in your life would have only caused you more pain? That the opportunities you thought you missed weren't meant for you because I have something better? I see what you can't see. I know what you don't know. And I need you to trust me. Even when it doesn't make sense. Even when it feels unfair. Even when it hurts. I know that's hard. I know you've been let down before. I know it's not easy to trust when you've been hurt, when people have broken their promises, when life has been anything but kind. But child, I'm not them. I don't break promises. I don't lie. If I said I would be with you, I meant it. If I said I have a plan for you, I meant it. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. And you are definitely not alone. I am here speaking to you right now. Can you feel it? Tell me, what's been on your heart lately? Drop it in the comments. I'm listening. You see, this isn't just another message. This isn't just another moment. This is me reaching for you. This is me reminding you that I haven't left. That I see you, I know you, I love you. I know it's been hard lately. I know you feel tired. And I don't just mean physically. I mean the kind of tired that seeps into your soul. The kind that makes you feel like no matter how much you sleep, you still wake up exhausted. That's not just physical exhaustion, that's spiritual exhaustion. That's the weight of carrying things you weren't meant to carry. I never asked you to do this alone. I never asked you to figure everything out by yourself. You've been carrying burdens that you were supposed to give to me. What if right now you just let go? Take a deep breath. Right here in this moment. Just breathe. You don't have to fix it all today. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to be perfect. I never asked for perfection. I asked for surrender. Can you do that? Can you trust me enough to let go? Even just a little bit? Because I promise you this, when you let go, I will catch you. When you release it into my hands, I will take care of it. Maybe not in the way you expect, but always in the way that's best for you. You see, I don't just want to be your last resort. I want to be the one you run to first. I want to be the one you lean on before you get to the breaking point. But you've been trying to do it on your own for so long. And I know why. I know you've been let down before. I know people have failed you. I know you've given your trust to others only to have it broken. But I need you to hear me. I am not them. I am not the one who hurt you. I am not the one who left. I am not the one who made you feel like you weren't enough. That was never me. I created you. I formed you with my own hands. I breathed life into you. I made you with purpose. And I don't make mistakes. You, my child, are not a mistake. You are not an accident. You are not too much or not enough. You are exactly who I made you to be. You don't have to prove your worth to me. You don't have to earn my love. You already have it. Nothing will change that. Nothing you do, nothing you say, nothing that's been done to you, nothing can separate you from my love. So why do you keep running? Why do you keep doubting that I am for you? Why do you keep believing the lies that say you're unworthy, unwanted, unloved? That's not me speaking. That's the enemy. And it's time to stop listening to him. It's time to stop believing the voices that tell you you'll never be enough. It's time to stop carrying guilt and shame for things I've already forgiven. It's time to stop trying to do this life on your own when you were never meant to. It's time to come home. I'm right here. Arms open. Heart open. Ready to take everything you've been holding on to. Will you let me? Tell me, what's one thing you're ready to release into my hands today? Comment below. I want to hear from you. And if this message is speaking to you, if you can feel me tugging on your heart, go ahead and like this video. Let's keep this moment between us. Let this be your way of saying, God, I hear you. Because I am speaking to you, my child. And I always will be. I love you. Always. I know you've had moments where you've doubted. Moments where you've questioned if I'm really here. If I really care. If I'm really listening. and I want you to know I can handle your questions. I can handle your fears. I'm not intimidated by your doubts. You don't have to hide them from me. But let's be real. How many times have you thought you had to figure everything out on your own? How many times have you convinced yourself that you're the only one who can fix it, that you're the only one who can make things work, that if you don't do it, no one else will? You don't have to carry that weight. I never asked you to. You were never meant to do this alone. That's why I said, "Come to me, all who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." I meant that. I meant it for you. But let's talk about that. When was the last time you really rested? And I don't just mean sleeping or taking a break from your responsibilities. I mean resting in me. Resting in the fact that I have already worked things out for you. Resting in the knowledge that you are fully known, fully loved, and fully taken care of. Breathe. Right here, right now. Just take a deep breath. I know you've been carrying so much. The pressure, the expectations, the fear of failing, the fear of disappointing people, the fear of not being enough. But child, let me remind you of something. Your worth is not based on what you do. It's not based on how productive you are, how many people approve of you, or how perfect you try to be. Your worth is based on who you are to me. And you, my child, are priceless. You are my masterpiece. You are my beloved. And nothing you do or don't do can change that. So why do you keep striving? Why do you keep pushing yourself beyond your limits, trying to prove something that has already been settled? I see how hard you try. I see the way you give, the way you pour yourself out for others, the way you show up even when you feel like you have nothing left. And I honor that. But I also need you to know you don't have to earn my love. You already have it. You always have. So let go of the pressure. Let go of the weight. Let go of the belief that you have to do more, be more, accomplish more just to be worthy. You are worthy because I made you. And I don't make mistakes. Tell me, have you been feeling exhausted lately? Have you been struggling to find peace? Drop it in the comments. I'm listening. Because this is what I want for you. I want you to live free. Free from the need to prove yourself. Free from the lies that say you're only valuable when you're performing. Free from the fear that if you stop trying so hard, you'll lose everything. You won't. Because I am the one holding you together. Not your strength. Not your effort. Not your ability to figure everything out. Me. I am your provider. Your healer. Your protector. And I will never let you go. But child, you have to trust me. I know. Trust isn't easy. You've been let down before. People have failed you. People have promised things and never followed through. People have walked away. But I need you to hear me. I am not them. I don't lie. I don't break promises. I don't change my mind about you. If I said I will provide, I will. If I said I will heal, I will. If I said I will never leave you, I won't. Even when it feels like I'm silent. Even when it seems like nothing is changing. Even when you wonder if I've forgotten about you. I haven't. I've been working behind the scenes in ways you can't see. I've been setting things up, aligning things, making a way where you thought there was no way. But you have to let go of your timeline. I know you've been waiting. I know you've been praying for things to change. And I know the waiting feels unbearable sometimes. But trust me, delayed does not mean denied. Just because you don't see the answer yet doesn't mean it's not coming. Just because it's taking longer than you expected doesn't mean I've forgotten. I'm never late. Never. I work in perfect timing. And when you finally see what I've been preparing for you, you'll understand why the wait was necessary. So don't give up. Don't lose faith. Don't let the enemy convince you that I don't care just because things aren't happening the way you imagined. I am for you. I am with you. And I am working all things together for your good. Even the things you don't understand. Even the things that hurt. Even the things you wish had never happened. I will use it all. I don't waste pain. I don't waste tears. I don't waste anything. So keep trusting. Keep believing. Keep holding on. And hey, if this is speaking to you, if you feel me confirming this in your spirit, go ahead and like this video. Let's keep this moment between us. Because I'm not done speaking to you yet. I have so much more to tell you. So much more to reveal. So many plans that you haven't even imagined yet. But for now, let's just sit here together. You don't have to rush. You don't have to move on to the next thing. Just be still. Can you do that? Can you let yourself rest in my presence for just a moment? Because I want you to feel it. I want you to feel my peace washing over you. I want you to feel the weight lifting. I want you to know, deep in your soul, that you are safe with me. No matter what happens. No matter what storms come. No matter what battles you face. You are safe in my hands. And I will never let you go. Tell me, what's one thing you need to trust me with right now? Drop it in the comments. I want to hear from you. And if this message is speaking to you, make sure you're subscribed. I have so much more to say, and I don't want you to miss what I have planned for you. I love you, my child. And I always will. I see you, my child. I see every part of you, the parts you show the world and the parts you keep hidden. The parts you're proud of and the parts you wish you could change. And I love you. Completely. Just as you are. I know you struggle to believe that sometimes. I know there's a voice inside that tells you, maybe God loves me, but not all of me. That voice tries to convince you that you have to clean yourself up before you can fully come to me. That you have to be more, do more, fix more before you're truly worthy of my love. But that's not how I work. I didn't wait for you to be perfect before I called you mine. I didn't wait for you to get everything right before I chose you. I loved you first. I loved you when you were at your lowest. I loved you when you doubted me. I loved you when you turned away. And I love you now. There is nothing you can do to make me love you more, and nothing you can do to make me love you less. My love is constant, steady, unshakable. It's not based on what you do, it's based on who I am. I am love. And I love you. But I see how hard you are on yourself. I see the way you carry guilt and shame for things I've already forgiven. I see the way you replay past mistakes in your mind, as if punishing yourself over and over again will somehow change what happened. But child, listen to me. I have already redeemed you. When I said, "It is finished," I meant it. The price has been paid. The debt has been erased. You don't have to live under the weight of guilt anymore. You don't have to keep punishing yourself for what I have already washed clean. So why do you keep holding on to what I've let go of? Why do you let the enemy whisper lies to you, telling you that you're still unworthy, still unclean, still unforgivable? That's not me speaking. That's not my voice. My voice speaks life. My voice speaks freedom. My voice speaks grace. And I'm speaking to you now. You are free. You don't have to carry that shame anymore. You don't have to live in regret. I'm making all things new, including you. Tell me, what's something from your past that you've struggled to forgive yourself for? Drop it in the comments. I want to help you let it go. Because that's what I do. I restore. I redeem. I take what was broken and make it whole. I take what was lost and bring it back to life. And I am doing that in you. You might not see it yet, but trust me, it's happening. The healing, the restoration, the transformation. It's happening. And I know sometimes it feels slow. Sometimes you wonder if you're even making progress. Sometimes it feels like you take one step forward, only to fall 2 steps back. But don't give up. Don't let frustration steal your faith. Growth isn't always obvious while it's happening. You don't see a tree growing day by day, but one day you look up and it's strong and full of life. That's how I'm working in you. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process. And trust that I am not finished with you yet. If this message is speaking to you, go ahead and like this video. Let this be your way of saying, "God, I hear you." Because I am speaking to you. Right here. Right now. And there's something else I need you to know. You are not alone. I know it feels that way sometimes. I know there are moments when you feel invisible, unnoticed, forgotten. Like no one really sees you, no one really understands, no one really cares. But child, I see you. I see the way you long for connection. I see the way you smile on the outside while feeling empty on the inside. I see the way you sit in a crowded room and still feel unseen. But you are not alone. You have never been alone. I've been with you through every moment, every joy, every heartbreak, every season of waiting, every night you cried yourself to sleep. I was there. And I'm here now. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to carry the weight of loneliness. You were made for connection with me and with others. You weren't created to walk this life in isolation. So let me in. Let others in. Open your heart again. I know you've been hurt before. I know trusting people is hard. But don't let past pain keep you from future love. I have placed people in your life who are meant to walk this journey with you. People who will remind you of my love when you forget. People who will stand beside you when life gets heavy. Ask me to show you who they are. Ask me to bring the right people into your life. And if you feel alone right now, tell me. Drop it in the comments. Let's pray about it together. Because you are not forgotten. You are not unseen. You are not unloved. You are mine. And I take care of my own. I know you worry about the future. I know you lie awake at night wondering what's next. Wondering if things will ever get better. Wondering if you'll ever see the breakthrough, the answered prayer, the promise fulfilled. Let me remind you of something. I hold your future in my hands. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to stress about what's coming next. Just trust that I'm leading you. Step by step. Day by day. If you follow me, you will never be lost. Even when the path seems unclear. Even when you don't understand where I'm taking you. Even when the journey feels longer than you expected. I am guiding you. So breathe. Rest in the fact that you don't have to control everything. Rest in the knowledge that I am already working things out for you. Rest in the truth that I am your good shepherd and I will never lead you astray. Trust me. Trust that my plans for you are good. Trust that my timing is perfect. Trust that everything I have promised you will come to pass. And if this message is speaking to your heart, make sure you're subscribed. I have so much more to say and I don't want you to miss what I have planned for you. I love you, my child. And I always will. I know you feel the pressure. The pressure to have it all together. The pressure to always be strong. The pressure to keep pushing forward, even when you feel like you're falling apart inside. But my child, who told you that you had to carry all of this alone? Who told you that you had to be strong all the time? Who told you that admitting your struggles makes you weak? That's not from me. That's not my voice. I never asked you to do this by yourself. I never expected you to be perfect. I never told you that you had to figure everything out on your own. I said, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. That means you don't have to be strong all the time. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to pretend you're okay when you're not. You can come to me exactly as you are. With your fears. With your doubts. With your struggles. With your tears. I can handle it. I am your safe place. I am your refuge. I am your strength when you have none left. So let go of the weight you've been carrying. Let go of the belief that you have to do everything on your own. Let go of the lie that you have to be perfect before you come to me. I want you now, just as you are. Tell me, what's something you've been struggling to let go of? Drop it in the comments. I'm listening. Because here's the truth, I never asked you to be self-sufficient. I never wanted you to rely only on yourself. I created you to need me. I created you to depend on me. That's not weakness. That's wisdom. The world will tell you that you have to be independent, that you have to be strong enough to handle life on your own. But I tell you something different. I tell you, abide in me. Because apart from me, you can do nothing. But with me, all things are possible. So stop trying to force things to happen in your own strength. Stop trying to control every outcome. Stop striving, stressing, and overthinking. Trust me. Trust that I am working things out for your good. Trust that I see the whole picture when you only see a small piece. Trust that I am leading you to something greater than you could ever imagine. I know you're tired. I know you're weary. I know you've been trying so hard for so long. But what if I told you that you don't have to try so hard? What if I told you that I've already made a way? What if I told you that you don't have to fight for my blessings because I've already prepared them for you? I just need you to trust me. And I know that's not always easy. I know you've been let down before. I know you've prayed for things that didn't happen the way you wanted. I know you've had moments where you wondered if I was really there. But child, I have never left you. Not for 1 second. I was with you in the pain. I was with you in the confusion. I was with you when the answer didn't come the way you expected. And I'm with you now. So don't lose heart. Don't give up. Don't stop believing that I have good things in store for you. Because I do. If this message is speaking to you, go ahead and like this video. Let's keep this moment between us. Because I'm not finished speaking to you yet. I know you worry about the future. I know you wonder if you're on the right path. I know there are days when you question if you're really walking in my plan or if you've somehow messed things up beyond repair. But hear me, you cannot ruin my plan for your life. You are not powerful enough to mess up what I have ordained. Yes, you will make mistakes. Yes, you will take detours. Yes, there will be times when you don't get it right. But I already knew that. And I have already accounted for it. I am not looking for perfection, I'm looking for surrender. I don't need you to have it all figured out. I just need you to trust that I do. So stop being so hard on yourself. Stop overanalyzing every decision. Stop living in fear that one wrong move will ruin everything. I am bigger than your mistakes. And I will always bring you back to where you're meant to be. Even when you wander. Even when you fail. Even when you feel lost. I will never stop leading you. So relax, my child. Breathe. Rest in the fact that you are safe in my hands. Tell me, what's one thing you've been anxious about? Drop it in the comments. Let's release it together. Because I don't want you to live in fear. I want you to live in peace. Not the kind of peace the world gives, the kind of peace that only I can give. The kind of peace that doesn't make sense in the middle of the storm. The kind of peace that stays even when circumstances are uncertain. That peace is yours. Right now. Just receive it. Let go of the fear. Let go of the worry. Let go of the stress. And just be still. Can you feel it? Can you feel my presence surrounding you? Can you feel my love wrapping around you like a warm embrace? That's me. That's me reminding you that you are not alone. That's me whispering to your heart, I am here. And I will never leave you. No matter what. If this message is resonating with you, make sure you're subscribed. I have so much more to say, and I don't want you to miss what I have planned for you. I love you, my child. And I always will. I see the battle inside you. The part of you that wants to trust me fully, and the part of you that still holds on to fear. The part of you that believes in my promises, and the part of you that wonders if they're really meant for you. I see the moments when your faith is strong, And I see the moments when doubt creeps in. And you know what? I love you in both. I don't love you more when your faith is unwavering, and I don't love you less when you struggle to believe. I understand. I know what it's like to feel the weight of doubt. I know what it's like to wonder if the pain will ever end, if the waiting will ever be over, if the promise will ever come to pass. But I need you to hold on. I need you to remember that I am not a God who lies. I am not a God who breaks promises. I am not a God who forgets what I said. If I spoke it, I will do it. If I planned it, I will bring it to pass. If I called you to it, I will make a way. Even if it's taking longer than you expected. Even if it's happening differently than you imagined. Even if you don't see anything changing yet. I need you to trust that I am working behind the scenes in ways you cannot see. Because I am. So don't give up now. Don't let doubt steal what I have for you. Don't let fear keep you from walking into the blessings I have prepared. I know it's hard. I know waiting is painful. I know believing when everything around you says otherwise feels impossible. But I am still God. And I am still faithful. Tell me, what's a promise you're still holding on to? Drop it in the comments. Let's stand in faith together. Because your faith matters. Even when it's small. Even when it's shaky. Even when it's mixed with doubt. Your faith, even the size of a mustard seed, is enough for me to move mountains. So don't be discouraged if your faith doesn't feel strong right now. Just bring what you have to me. Because here's what I want you to know. I am not done with you. Not even close. There is still more ahead. There are still greater things to come. There are still blessings with your name on them, waiting for you to step into them. If only you knew what I was preparing for you, you wouldn't waste another second worrying. If only you saw what I see, you would know that everything is falling into place perfectly. I know you don't see it yet. I know it feels like nothing is changing. But trust me, it is. Things are shifting in the spirit. Doors are opening that you haven't even knocked on yet. Favor is finding you in places you never expected. So don't lose hope now. Your story's far from over. If this message is encouraging you, go ahead and like this video. Let's keep this moment between us. Because I have so much more to tell you. Like this, I need you to stop comparing your journey to others. I see the way you look around and wonder why things seem to be happening faster for them. I see the way you question why they got the breakthrough, why they got the opportunity, why their prayers were answered before yours. But child, their journey is not yours. What I have for you is for you. And it won't be late. It won't be less. It won't be lacking. It will be exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. So stop measuring your life against someone else's. Stop letting their timeline make you doubt mine. Stop thinking that just because it hasn't happened yet, it won't happen at all. Because it will. I have a plan that is uniquely designed for you. A purpose that only you can fulfill. A story that only you can live out. And it is good. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be for what I am doing in you right now. Trust my process. And trust that your time is coming. Tell me, have you been struggling with comparison? Drop it in the comments. Let's talk about it. Because I don't want you to waste another moment feeling like you're not enough. You are enough. Not because of what you do. Not because of how well you perform. Not because of how perfect you are. You are enough because I say you are. Because I created you. Because I called you. Because my spirit lives in you. And when I look at you, I don't see failure. I don't see mistakes. I don't see someone who's lacking. I see my child. Chosen. Loved. Set apart. That's who you are. So stand tall. Walk in confidence. Not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. And if this message is speaking to you, make sure you're subscribed. I have so much more to share with you, and I don't want you to miss what I have planned. I love you, my child. And I always will. I want you to take a deep breath. Right here. Right now. Just breathe. Feel my presence. Feel my love surrounding you. Feel the weight of the worries, the fears, the doubts slowly lifting off of you. Because you don't have to carry them anymore. You were never meant to. You were meant to walk in peace. You were meant to live in freedom. You were meant to wake up with joy, not dread. I never created you to be weighed down by anxiety, stress, and fear of the unknown. I created you to trust me. And I know that's easier said than done. I know it's hard to let go when you don't have all the answers. I know it's scary to release control when you don't know what's next. But child, have I ever failed you? Look back for a moment. Think about all the times you thought you wouldn't make it. Think about the moments when you couldn't see a way out. Think about the prayers you thought went unanswered, only to realize later that I was working all along. I have never failed you, and I never will. So why are you still afraid? Why are you still holding on to fear when you could be holding on to me? I know you don't always understand my ways. I know there are things that don't make sense right now. But trust this, I see what you can't see. I know what's ahead. I know the things I'm protecting you from. I know the blessings I'm preparing for you. And if you could see what I see, you wouldn't be worrying right now. You would be praising. So let's do that. Let's shift your focus. Let's take your eyes off what's missing, off what's uncertain, off what's heavy, and put them on me. Because when you fix your eyes on me, everything changes. The storm may not go away immediately, but your peace will return. The situation may not shift overnight, but your heart will find rest. Because I am your peace. I am your anchor. I'm your firm foundation. Tell me, what's one thing you're choosing to release to me today? Drop it in the comments. Let's lay it down together. Because I don't want you carrying it anymore. I want you to live free. Free from fear. Free from anxiety. Free from the pressure to have it all figured out. Just free. That's what I have for you. That's what I died to give you. So don't let the enemy steal what's already yours. Don't let him fill your mind with lies. Don't let him convince you that you're stuck, that things will never change, that I've forgotten about you. Because none of that is true. You are not stuck. You are in process. Things are changing, even if you can't see it yet. I have not forgotten you. I'm closer than ever. And I am working. Right now. In this moment. I'm moving things in your favor. I'm orchestrating things for your good. I'm aligning things that you don't even know about yet. So keep trusting. Keep believing. Keep standing in faith. Because the breakthrough is closer than you think. And when it comes, it's going to be bigger, better, and more beautiful than you imagined. If you believe that, go ahead and like this video. Let's hold on to this promise together, because I have so much more in store for you, and I don't want you to miss it. That's why I need you to stay close to me. I don't just want to be a part of your life on Sundays. I don't just want to be someone you turn to when things get hard. I want to walk with you every day. I want to speak to you daily. I want to be in every moment, every decision, every part of your life. Because I care about it all. I care about the little things. The things you think are too small to bring to me. The things you assume I don't have time for. I have time for you. Always. So don't hold back. Talk to me. Invite me into your day. Ask me for wisdom. Share your heart with me. I'm here. And I'm listening. Tell me, what's one thing you need wisdom for right now? Drop it in the comments. I want to lead you. Because I don't just want to bless you, I want to guide you. I don't just want to give you what you're praying for. I want to shape you into the person who's ready to receive it. That's why some things take time. That's why I don't always say yes right away. That's why I sometimes take you on the long path instead of the shortcut. Because I care more about who you're becoming than how quickly you get there. I care about your character. I care about your heart. I care about making sure that when you step into your promise, you're fully prepared to handle it. So trust my timing. Even when it's not what you expected. Even when it feels like I'm taking too long. Even when you don't understand why the wait is necessary. I promise you it's worth it. And I promise you I'm with you every step of the way. You are never alone. Not in the waiting. Not in the wondering. Not in the in-between. I am with you. And I always will be. So stand firm. Keep going. Don't lose heart. Because your best days are still ahead. And I cannot wait to show you what I have planned. If you're ready to step into everything I have for you, make sure you're subscribed. There is so much more I want to share with you, and I don't want you to miss it. I love you, my child. And I always will.